We are live. Yes, we are. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. Thank you for waiting. Hey, welcome back. We are live. Your patience. Yes, yes, yes. Your ladies from sipping and spilling the tea. We are live. Oh my. In studio. Microphone. It just decided to jump on up. Jump to 90. All right. Hey, how's everybody? We're doing great. Every time we live. Every time. Yes. How y'all doing? All right. Y'all have a good week.
Did. I'm glad it's finally over.
That kind.
Spring break.
Oh, for you. Woo! Not for me yet. I'm late. I'm next week. But hey, enjoy.
It's on its way.
Yes, it is.
The weather's gonna be nice.
It's gonna be lovely. How was your week, Tim? Yeah.
It's okay. It was okay. Actually, I am in mediation training for my job.
Really?
Yes, they sent me to mediation
Oh.
training.
So you're gonna be mediating those people ready to go postal?
Yes.
Don't go postal, y'all.
So I have 3 more days.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So you will be certified as a mediator.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was surprised, but yeah. So that's my week. Nothing spectacular. It was a little hot. The heat took me out. You know, I went home and I didn't expect to go to sleep, but I did. So yeah. But that was just my little week.
Okay.
How was yours, Alicia?
It's busy. It's amazing. It's busy.
I'm present.
You're present, that's it? Okay, yeah, we're glad you're present. We're so glad you're present. Oh my goodness. My week was really great, you know. I'm celebrating Ed. That's why I got a little cute. I had to take off my heels, you know. Yeah. But it is Eid al-Fitr, happiness, celebration, you know, the end of Ramadan. And I'm praying my fast is accepted and that I can grow as a Muslim and hopefully keep the discipline and the good spiritual habits that I hopefully gained. I did gain some to better myself, you know, my relationship with God. So I'm excited and we've been having fun all weekend. It's been great, yeah. So I had a really good week. Now, is anybody sipping on anything around here? What y'all sipping on?
Water, nothing.
I'm not. I had some apple juice because I can drink something right now, but I'm okay. I just didn't eat it right now. But I am eating on these peppermints. One of my favorite old lady church candy. I love the peppermint. It was good. So anyway, yeah. So yesterday, some of us, I know Annette's been very busy. She's always busy, so she didn't get to join us. But yesterday, we went to a really nice event at the Bruce Watkins Center, right? Tribute to Langston Hughes.
Yes.
So, what do you guys think? What was your overall impression of it? You know, maybe a takeaway or something. What do you think?
I do think that I don't know what to call them, I'm gonna say singers.
It was their opera. They were the sponsors, one of the sponsors. Yeah, opera singers.
Opera singers, you call them opera singers? Okay,
Yeah.
instead of operas.
And they were actors too, because it was a full play. It was
Yeah,
an
I
opera.
actually enjoyed the fact, their voices was amazing. And I like the fact that they had the words to the songs on the screen, so I
Yes.
know what they were saying.
Yes.
They had beautiful voices.
Nice tribute to some of his poems.
The narrator,
She was something else.
She was something. She was on point.
She was.
she made it interesting.
Yes.
Yes, 'cause I can see if you got somebody up there and just read, or it was like, oh, I'm ready to go. But she kept you focused and wait, like, okay, what's next? So, yeah, it was interesting.
You can tell she was really into it, you know. I even saw at the end, it was like she was singing too with them.
Yes.
I'm assuming that was supposed to happen, but I really enjoyed it. It was very interesting. trying, some of the things I could understand what they were singing about. Some of the things I could understand what they were singing about, and that's how I came to the conclusion that I felt that he did use his race to get ahead in some things. I don't know, maybe he didn't, but
He did.
He did, you know,
Yeah.
based on his color. He was,
Yeah.
there's a
Yeah.
lot of them
Yeah.
who passed,
Passed.
all right, if they could, they passed.
yes, and but it was just real interesting. I feel like maybe they should do more things like that. But I would also say do better advertising
Yes.
to let people know in the community that was available, and it was free.
It was
You know,
free.
it was free.
Right there at
Free
Bruce
history.
Watkins.
Free history, but I really enjoyed it. I loved the Q&A session at the end.
Yes.
People giving their opinions and stuff, and hopefully a lot of people do get active, seeing what's going on and seeing what happened to us. You know, that it was very heartfelt how they really did feel.
Yeah, I agree. I think the questions that they asked, they tied it into his poems and some of the things they were saying very well. And what I thought was really great about it, it was great and unfortunate in the same light. A lot of the things, of course, he talked about in his poetry were dealing with racism and oppression. And unfortunately, we're still dealing with that. You know, this was back in the 1920s and 30s, you know, but we're still dealing with that. So I think the way that they tied in those types of questions and asked our opinions with the current atmosphere was really powerful. I thought that was powerful to get people to comment. And it was a lot of people of different races, I'll say, there. So that's what I thought was really great about them having that session. And I'm with you, I wish they would have more so we can get more people involved and active and know that they have a voice, that they can do something, even if it's just voting, you know. So, yeah, I thought that was good.
It was. And I've said this before, I really don't think our younger generation realizes the struggle that they went through in the 50s to, you know, back in the day to be able to vote. I watched, one day I went home and I watched Selma, and to see that scene when they were trying to cross the Pettus Bridge and what they suffered, you know, it's just to see that it's heartbreaking and it makes you mad. And we shouldn't just take it for granted. Don't take it for granted to be able to vote, be able to get along, be able to go to an open bathroom now because they're trying to take all that away from us. And it's a lot of people that are actually,
Okay with it.
Yeah, you know, it's just, it's crazy to me.
Yeah, that was something we talked about in that session too, about the advancements that have been made have just been like stripped away. With, you know, taking away DEI, anything that had to do with diversity, equity, and inclusion, you know, and just the change that is happening in our world today. Not just even in our society, in the world in general. That unfortunately the powers that be here is behind a lot of it.
But you know what? Had they left us alone, in every community that we've built, there was just us, they wouldn't be having these issues. Because we've built our own communities, thriving communities, didn't need anything from the outside. But they saw, how these niggas
How they doing
are
it?
thriving and don't need us.
Mhm.
So now let's go in there and rip it up,
Yeah.
and mess it all up, and tear it down. Now they need us.
Mhm.
So it was designed, but again, had y'all left us alone where we were, y'all wouldn't be in this situation that y'all are in. Because we are a resilient people, we are going to thrive.
Yes,
Have
yes.
y'all
We
seen
come from kings and queens.
The movie, the latest Tyler Perry movie, that was part of it, the road trip.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, with
The
Joe
college road
trip.
Comedy.
Yeah.
Yes, it really is a comedy, but it's a lot of lessons and, you know, stuff. You don't watch Tyler Perry movies?
It's on
The one,
Netflix.
yeah, the college road trip where Uncle Joe takes
His
his
grandson,
grandson.
he's supposed to go on to Pepperdine,
Yeah.
California, but he took him as, it's a message in there.
To historical
Every-
locations.
Yeah, all the way from Georgia, all the way to California. He's
It's
stopped
been
at
out for a
every
while.
It's been
historical
out for a
spot.
while.
To let him
But if you don't watch it, then you don't know
The
that,
meaning
like,
of
the
it.
history
Yeah.
that he put in it.
Mhm.
Because I was like, I'm not watching this dumb stuff. Yeah.
It was
'Cause you
silly.
think Uncle Joe, if you know
It
Uncle
was
Joe,
silly.
you know. So it's like, wow, I don't. But once you get into it and actually listen and watch the different places where they stopped, it really teaches the grandson
Mhm.
about the history of the different places.
And the contributions that we have made, that's the thing, because I think in the beginning it was like the grandson was like, why do we need to learn that? We're past
Yeah.
that. or
Right,
something
and that was,
like
that's the point I was making, and the grandson was like, that's old history.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We don't erase, what's the point of y'all keep bringing this up?
Yeah.
And at the end, that's what Joe was like, this is the reason why I wanted you to see this, because they have paved the way. He said, we have already done the work, so don't try to erase it and make it seem like nothing ever happened.
Mhm.
He said, we need y'all to
Carry on.
carry on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
So, I
It was
mean,
very good.
if you should take a lot of cussing, then, you know, it's Uncle Joe.
I'm
He-
with Joe.
So it was a mess, but, you know,
hit him in the
great
throat.
points, great points. Which also tends to lead me towards some other valuable lessons concerning our topic today. We came across a nice video from, I love to say this, from my First Lady, the former First Lady of the United States. And we just would like to talk about it, what she had to say in this video in relation to living life. Because sometimes living life is more than just always the happy moments, you know?
Real quick, somebody did comment and said they stayed at the Rain Hotel, and they didn't know that until that girl actually said what that hotel was, because she was like, you know,
You don't know?
the grandson was like,
All
somebody's
these
clothes
clothes are
already
in
here,
here,
and food. I didn't realize that was, I didn't realize that was, I didn't know what the hotel was either, so.
This is one in our chat, the First Lady. Yeah, and that's what key, going back to that movie, that's what was a key part of it too. Just making the connections about living life. You can't take things for granted. And the grandson, unfortunately, in the moments before the trip, was taking his state of being here in this country for granted,
Yeah,
as a black person.
yeah,
And we can't do that
right.
at all, so.
You know, just like, I shared on my page, my experience when I went to go buy some cabinets,
Yes.
and I was prejudged when I walked through the door because of the color of my skin, because I'm a woman. It was the assumption I could not afford custom cabinets. So that person lost business because I chose to leave because I didn't like the fact that I felt I was prejudged. So it still happens today. So, yeah.
It does. All right, so one of our technical engineers, you know, we do it all around here, because we're everyone. No, it's all in us. Okay, so we got the video. Well, it's a video, you can look it up yourself. Just a minute, stop it. But we're gonna play it so you guys can hear it, and then we'll have your comments, okay?
This is good. We gonna get an engineer.
Yeah. Anybody wanna donate?
The greatest gift that they can have develop for themselves is the ability to be happy where you are, wherever that is. Content. To learn how to be like, this is not exciting, I'm not winning, I'm not losing, I'm not achieving, it's not a party, I don't have friends around every day. It's like most of life is just nothing in the middle. I think this generation, they don't want that nothing in the middle. When things are just bland, which is, y'all, most of life is just ordinary. You know, you gotta learn how to be
Happy alone. I don't know why I'm having this, why it's big.
Happy alone and happy with the ordinary. Happy with the ordinary, I believe.
alone. You gotta be happy, a little bored. You gotta be happy when things are hard.
Technical difficulties, you know, it happens. Yes. But in general, she's saying to be happy sometimes in the ordinary, just the everyday, the everyday.
You gotta learn how to be satisfied when you failed. Yeah, things don't go your way, because all of that, it keeps you getting up. But I think there are a lot of young people who are searching for this impossible feeling of continuous happiness.
Finding peace in the ordinary and your truth. That's what it said.
Mm.
Finding peace in the ordinary of your truth.
Mm.
So what are your takes?
Powerful.
I feel like what she's saying is, number one, what really stood out to me is thinking that every day is going to be a happy day, a happy moment. That's not true. People say life be lifing. Most of the time, I feel like when they say that, they're saying there's something going on, and so it's a somber moment, but things happen. Every day is not going to be a happy day, and I think a lot of people, that's their expectation, that every day you see, oh, ho, ho, hum. No, issues arise. You know, you're gonna have days when things don't go your way, days that you fail at something, but that doesn't mean you're a failure. It just means that didn't work. Try to figure out how to do it a different way. But live your life in who you are. Don't try to pretend to be something that you're not. You know, social media got a lot of these people messed up thinking they the housewives of Atlanta and all that old bull crap. You know, I'm just saying, in the videos they watch,
Don't be hating though.
it's just so
No shade, no
unrealistic.
shade.
But you have to live your life. It's not saying that you have to settle, but don't think that you have to be on 10 all the time. Just live. Live for you, live your life. You can better your life, you know, but don't wear the mask. Be who you are.
Don't wear the mask. Okay.
I did like that, don't wear the mask.
Don't wear the mask.
piece. Because a lot of times people do wear masks.
Mhm.
Today, I'm not wearing a mask, but I am happy. It's my holiday, and thinking about my holiday called Eid, recurring happiness, you know, it's a joyful time. But even at this time, during our dinner and during the speeches, people were talking about not just the happy things going on, even some trials like that they were having during Ramadan and things like that, because that's just part of life, and accepting that life, as people say, is gonna be life, and it's not always a negative thing. It's just that you're living. For me, it's being thankful to God that I am living, and I'm able to stand to do something if I'm not happy with what's going on in my life. And I think that's a critical piece that maybe some of our young people are missing too, that resilience piece or drive, determination. I'm not sure. And it's not all young people. There are some older people in that mindset too. But to be able to be okay with whatever the day is. That don't mean you're gonna be happy. It might be a sad day, but be okay with today. I'm just not
Right.
happy.
That's the thing with it. Be okay with it. You know, I
don't know, it's just so different. I don't know, I will say this younger generation, and like you said, it's not just the young people, it's some older people too. So many people are depressed. I don't know why. Is it because they feel every day is supposed to be a happy day? I know a lot of people have a lot of things going on,
It's the economy.
That's some of it.
Some.
Yeah, that's some of it. I mean, if you're in a terrible, terrible situation, you can't even afford to pay light bill, let alone get food, I can see why. You were like, you can't keep a roof over your head. I can see why people would be depressed in a sense of that. But it's also, it's truly a condition, a mental condition too. It's more than, like you talked about, than just the blues. But I can see why people would be in those states. And I think, thinking about what my first lady was speaking about, those are dire situations though. You know, yes, I'm gonna keep saying my first lady. She was you all's first lady too, but that's my first lady. First Lady Michelle Obama, if you're watching, you're the number one fan right here, okay? But even in those moments where there are trials, that's where the resilience piece comes out, and being able to speak, being able to pray. I mean, I'm a prayerful person, so I'm gonna say it. Some people don't think like that, but being able to pray and listen to what God is revealing for you to try to get the help you need. But it's difficult to get people today to sit in those moments that are not the best moments. That's the challenge. Think about that piece, to even be okay with sitting in those moments, to take the time.
Yeah, learn to be uncomfortable.
Darlene Jackson said very much appreciated. She's, as far as the Instagram thing post, she said humble lady. That's the only comment so far.
I mean, learn, as a person, learn how to sit with yourself. Learn how to be by yourself. Learn how to be with yourself, because if you can't stand yourself, there's nobody else that's gonna be able to stand you, you know? So learn how to, you don't always have to be surrounded by somebody, because there are a lot of times, there are times where I'm in a room full of people and still feel like I'm alone, you know? There are times I felt like that. There are times that I'm by myself and just as happy and as content as can be. So you just gotta learn how to sit with yourself. Once you learn how to sit with yourself, then any other situation that you can face, you'll learn how to.
Is that me? Sorry.
It probably is.
It's probably just mine. It's probably mine. I had it up
to
really loud.
90. This is why you gotta learn how to sit by yourself. You trying to turn up on 90 and you just down here chilling on 5.
Don't
It's
need a
still-
microphone.
I really don't. need
None
a
of us need
microphone.
a microphone, but
But
you know,
because we are the technical
we are
engineers,
forced
we need-
to hold a microphone.
because you have to pass it for our music and for, like, we just shared that wonderful inspirational video from our, my first lady.
After that, we don't.
We don't really need it.
Because 90% of the time I'm like this talking, and yeah, so I follow directions most of the time.
But you, Terry, you made a good point saying to sit by yourself. I feel like when you sit by yourself, that's when your thoughts,
Sidebar.
I feel like that's when you can think clearer. You know, you can see clearer. You know, when you are by yourself, if you're always with someone, you're distracted. But when you're by yourself, you start to think of things, well, why didn't I think of that before? Or you start to see things clearer.
It's not just being by yourself. You gotta love yourself. Your self-esteem. Love yourself. Yeah, love yourself by yourself. You can sit in the corner and hug yourself by yourself and love yourself. Because me, myself, and I have a great time wherever I'm at. I mean,
That's called bipolar.
I'm a whole vibe and party by myself.
We know you can.
Yeah,
Absolutely she can.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
just love yourself.
I
I mean, that was one of the questions at the, remember at the Get Fit thing?
Mhm.
When we
Oh,
were
that was
at-
a couple weeks ago, yeah, yeah.
In that meeting section you had us in, we shouldn't have been in, but we were in.
Expand your
was
mind,
like-
Greg.
She was like, well, what makes you, what day do you feel beautiful or something? She said, I'm like,
Every
every
day.
day, today. I'm like, I ain't trying to be arrogant enough,
Right.
but.
Every day, that's how confident
That's
is.
confident.
Yeah, I'm like, lady, we in the wrong section.
But she had some good, self-care tips,
We were there for the other people that needed to be there.
Yeah, they need to hear.
and we could
because,
bring the information back, there you go.
Yeah, my self-esteem and confidence, I should say all of ours. I hate to say it, we're alpha. Is
It's females,
Do not call me an alpha female.
somehow,
I'm
you
sorry.
can't stand that.
I'm not
she
an alpha
is
female.
a real thick alpha.
My size has nothing to do with you calling me an alpha female. I'm not an alpha female.
Yes, she is. She
No,
will check you in a minute. I can
That's
some
just,
references.
again, confidence.
I-
That's just,
I
I'm
can get
not
some
gonna let
references. Look, we got some references that will tell you in a minute they ain't gonna play with this one.
Don't.
See?
But we
Okay.
digress,
Okay.
we digress, we
I mean,
digress. We know,
Cause I know how to stand up for
and I
myself.
was just gonna say.
I know how to stand up
how-
for myself. And I stand up for other people too, so.
And for those that can't, that's part of, I think, some of the struggle too. Young people don't know how to speak out, even older people, about maybe what's going on with them,
Mhm.
even if it's something that's happening to them regarding a situation maybe of someone trying to influence, whatever it may be, or if it's just personally with finances and home, you gotta be able to sit with yourself and think about, pray about, but
Mhm.
know how to get the help you need and
Yes.
get the resources, and not be ashamed of those moments either. I think sometimes people feel ashamed in those moments too. No, ma'am, you read it.
Give it to me. Alpha generally describes a dominant, confident, and charismatic individual,
I'm not dumb.
often a leader who exerts influence within a group. Okay.
Well, I guess she told me.
She read the definition of an alpha. That does not necessarily mean that's me.
So anyway, don't forget, you guys can call in. The phone number is
816-237-8033.
8033. Yeah, I was thinking, before all of this alpha female talk came up, I was even thinking about when she was talking about, you gotta be okay, you mentioned this too, with the failure, with the successes. I mean, to me, when you say life is life, and it does take a negative tone, but if you're looking at it, it's just life, we're living life. There's gonna be ups, there are gonna be downs, sometimes you're gonna be winning, like you said, you're gonna be like winning. But that's, all of it is okay. And for me, I think of it, all of
It's how you look at
it.
it.
Yes,
It's how you define life as life.
yes.
Because some people, like you said, life is life. And like, oh my God. At work, we'll say, how you doing? Living a dream.
Yeah.
So how do you define living a dream?
Right, exactly.
Living a dream.
That's a lot of
I have
sarcasm
a-
I hear from
Yes,
my,
it's
from my fellow
sarcastic.
colleagues.
But
They're
it's
not
like,
really living the dream.
it's like, but I have a job in a field
Yes.
that I
Most people
love.
don't, and most people don't
And
want
most people don't, so I'm living a dream. I'm about to go into my classroom, because y'all know in here we party, we have fun, so we gonna live the dream in here. Which I do outside of 122, I don't know, but in here, we live in the dream.
Yes.
So, yeah, it's how you define it.
I agree with
And,
that.
and in living life, it's, okay, like me, I pray all the time. And part of that is also, no matter what it is, seeking guidance from God in every single thing I do, and that's what I do, and that's what helps me. And I feel like also when I do have those failure moments, it keeps me humble. And it lets me know I can't do it myself, I'm dependent on God. And I know there are a lot of people that don't have that relationship. They look to things, they look to people. Well, we know people let us down.
I think she said something like that in
Things.
people do let us down.
They let us down, you know, and so I think that is why that can send a person down further. And that's why you see those videos on social media where they're, and I'm not, and I can't say what they're thinking about or whatever, but I see some of the videos where they're crying and they're lashing out, they're screaming, they're yelling because they're going through something. You know, I seen a young lady yesterday and she just like, I'm tired of giving myself, I'm tired of this, and she's literally crying while she's driving. You know, and it's stuff like that where I've also seen they're thinking of taking their lives because they feel like they can't take it. They can't take it anymore. You know, but the bad times are a part of life. It's just every day is not going to be rosy.
Right. And you have to know how to navigate those very hard days.
Yes.
And what do you have? If you do not have a relationship with God, like you say, some people don't, what do you have? That's the piece where people have to have some kind of tool. So that you can be okay. Sit by yourself, thinking, contemplate. Sometimes reaching out to a friend that's gonna be, I always used to tell my children and for myself, you gotta reach out to people that's gonna either be thinking positively and productively, not somebody that's gonna be in the woe is me with you and keep you down in there.
Call me. 816-237-8033.
What y'all think? Yeah, because you gotta be happy with the ordinary. Ordinary.
You don't need nobody sugarcoating shit.
And that's exactly what I was going to say. You don't need nobody that's going to sugarcoat it. Because you putting sugar on it,
Yeah.
the situation is still
Shit is
there.
still
It still sticks. It's still there. It is still there. So you need somebody to tell you, hey, you know, it is like that.
Yeah.
But what are you going to do? What are your options? Here are your options. This is one of the ways, and it's not going to change just tomorrow,
Right.
you know, because it didn't just happen one day. So you just gotta have to get in there, think about it, sit with it, call that friend, hey, this is happening, da 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 da. Like, okay, so what next?
Yeah.
That one. What next?
Call
Okay, so what we doing?
Look,
What
I'm
next?
saying, cause I'm gonna keep it real.
What
I don't
next?
care,
What
but you
next?
know, I'm gonna let you know, like I tell people, she's straight to ass.
Right.
I'm gonna let you.
Say, go get some help, go do it. We need to pay this bill. Girl, come on, let's just,
Right,
Exactly.
exactly what we need to do.
what we gotta do?
I'm
And I feel like
I'm gonna be there for you.
I feel like we all do that for each other. It's like something happens, it's like, hey, what you need?
I'm probably more aggressive.
Very
Yeah.
aggressive.
But she
So if
knows.
I'm alpha, she's aggressive.
But she
I
knows
have a sweetheart.
how to deal with us.
Yeah,
That's-
but I mean, you might think it's bullying or I'm being aggressive or cussing. I'm gonna get some cuss words with it. But I'll
Every time.
still be there for you to help you, guide
100%.
you, and you know, you can cry on my shoulder, but you still gonna hear, if you don't get your shit together, come on here.
Oh yeah, you only gotta like maybe a day, maybe a couple hours to
Not
cry.
even a day.
Maybe a couple hours to cry.
A few, not
Couple
even
hours.
Look, if she's talking to you and you call her back later, the next day, whatever, if the same topic
You
is
say
going
the
on,
same-
it's gonna be.
What is the crying? What you crying? What you crying about?
No,
What you still
crying.
crying about?
I mean, you said something about this shit? I'm like, oh God.
Yes, but she does. She pushes you. She pushes you out of that state that you're in, and that's the type of friend that you need.
Yes.
You know.
But don't call her if you ain't ready yet.
If you ain't ready,
Facts. Facts.
for sure.
Call me. I'm gonna listen to
Have
you.
your pity moment for how many
Call
days?
me. I'm gonna listen. Advice. They'll give you advice when you ready to move.
Okay, somebody asked, Brother Willie Talley, Junior asked, is there a time and place to sugarcoat? Hell no.
No. A real friend is gonna tell you the truth.
What do you need the sugar coat?
There's no sugar.
Can I ask, Willie, can you
What
give
do
us
you
an example of what are you thinking? Because,
God ain't sugarcoating.
yes, there's mercy and grace all day long and every day.
But I feel like a
You
real
just have to be able to see it and hear it.
And I
I
said,
think
you're
it's part of
listening,
it,
it's
yeah.
not sugarcoating.
A real friend is going to be honest with you, even if it's gonna hurt your feelings or make you mad.
And it may be how they say it. Maybe that's
Yes.
more of the sugarcoating piece.
That part.
It's
Well,
how it's
being
said.
'Cause she ain't
gentle,
gonna say
but
gentle.
not
She ain't gonna say it.
She
sugarcoating.
ain't gonna say gentle.
If you don't get your ass.
Maybe that's more of what it is. Did that answer, or were you thinking in another direction? I think that may be more of,
I'm not gonna,
Sugar-
it
Because
don't
to
come
me,
out.
sugarcoat is agreeing with the person when you know it's not right. or
Yes.
you- That's sugarcoating. So.
Oh,
or-
we got a call, we got a call.
someone's calling in. Go ahead, if you wanna say this, say it in full, sorry.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh,
Oh, well, let's get you
Is
on.
that sound like a.
are you there?
We had to draw him in.
Okay, hi, we got a caller.
All right, go ahead, nephew.
Oh, wrong
Dad.
one.
Okay.
Hey, really?
I'm
Okay.
calling him nephew.
Go
All
ahead.
right, you there?
Alright, it was about the sugar coating.
Mm-hmm.
When a person is going through a stressful time, sometimes they may not need that straightforwardness. They need to sugarcoat a little bit to get them over that hump, to keep them from being suicidal or something like that. So that's why I'm asking that question.
Okay.
We said, you got a couple of hours with her.
You
With her.
You gotta know the person
You
too,
have to
I
know the
think.
person.
So friends, like each of us have different personalities, parents, family. I think when you're trying to help somebody, the person that's going to help has to know that person that's in need. I think is where that piece would come in for me. Because I agree with that. You don't want to push anybody over the edge, but at the same time, when you talk about suicide, you're not going to make anyone commit suicide. You got to realize that. But if they're in that state, you can talk to them in a calm, gentle tone to try to encourage them to get the help they need. Don't leave them alone either if you're really thinking that's going to happen. But in regards to sugarcoating in that type of moment, you got to tell them things like, I am really concerned. If you're thinking about killing yourself, you got to find out if they're having a plan, you know, and you got to really give them the advice to move forward. It's just, that's why I said earlier, it's in the tone. You got to know the person you're speaking to as well. So I wouldn't really call that sugarcoating. It would be more being gentle with how you're dealing with the person, for me.
I'm not sugarcoating nothing.
Wait.
Oh, he said he got it. I'm not, Brother Willie. Please don't, look, if you on the verge of jumping and get ready to, not you.
She's speaking
I
into
was listening to the whole conversation, so just for those that's listening, I was just making sure that there's a difference that they knew.
Yes.
When there's a time and place to sugarcoat. If
Yes.
there is one.
Thank you so much, and I would agree. I just don't agree on the definition of sugarcoat for some. That's why I say, I think it's more like the tone and the approach you use with people, but you should be truthful about being concerned if they are in that type of state and try to get them to get the help they need.
I had a dear friend that needed some assistance. And I pretty much told her, you need to get some help. And I mean, you can keep hashing over the situation all you want, but ain't nothing I can do if you're not gonna take my advice. So at this point, I referred her to therapy. I actually referred her over there.
We referred her to therapy.
And you don't dwell in the moment. I mean, if you get suicidal or you having a mental crisis, please don't call me. Because my tone and the way I'm gonna handle it, it is gonna be aggressive because my attitude, if you don't get up and get yourself together, it's people worse. I tell people now, I have an individual that called me on the regular when he's going through some stuff, and I tell him in a minute, it's people worse off than you. You got a roof over your head, you got a car to drive, people love you, so why are you sitting in this pouting pity moment?
But see, I think in that piece, when we're talking about joy and happiness, that's when you gotta be okay within yourself. It's something within them. The mental crises and challenges, they really are serious. And so when you gotta know the person, that's why I say that, you gotta know the person, because they may be truly going through a true episode of how suicidal ideation and all that stuff happening, and you gotta know how to deal with them. And because you are a good friend and you know your friends, you can speak like that to them. But if someone just out here in general and you may not know that person and they're speaking that way, be as gentle and kind as you can, but be truthful. You gotta be truthful and try to encourage them to get the help they need. You have to.
If you don't get your,
Anyway, we're talking about being, okay in the ordinary.
like for example,
And that's a
coworker-
great
I have a
excuse
coworker
though,
who
a
had
great way to get out of helping somebody by being,
a heart attack or stroke,
Leave it
I don't know.
alone.
And she came to work like the next week,
mm,
and she's mad because management want her to get the cases moved along. What you come to work for?
see, but that's a different setting.
And you know what I
That's a
told her?
professional setting.
I said, they send me the same emails to tell me my work is behind as well. Guess what? I keep it moving. I looked at, I said, I don't even open emails.
Well, that was good advice to give her. She may have had, we talked about being okay with the ordinary, right? Financial difficulties, she could not take out work, even with help. As a young person, there was days I was going in barely making it because I was sick, but I needed to make that check be a full check. So that was good advice to tell them to move on in that moment professionally at work. I get that. But at the same time, when we talking something as serious as, you know, thinking about suicide, you will not be the person to
Don't
make
call
them
me.
do it. If they have a plan, that's something different. You have to encourage them immediately for help. But don't ever think that you would put the idea in someone's head, though. Please don't think that. Because if they are already thinking that way, you'll know for sure if they have a plan in place of what they're gonna do. And please don't leave them alone. Really encourage them to get help. 988-988-988.
Willie, don't hang up. Darlene Jackson said, trying to not hurt the feelings of the person, hurt their feelings and bring them back to reality. Cause that's, to me, that's sugarcoating. And Darlene, I think, is that what you're thinking you're saying? Is sugarcoating is trying to not hurt the feelings of that person? You get
Yeah,
over it.
it could be.
What'd you say, Willie?
Okay.
No, that's all I had to say.
Yeah, like I said, it was just more of a generalizing the sugarcoating altogether. So,
Mhm.
like I said, you answered a lot. It wasn't necessarily about suicide. I probably just use that as an example.
Okay.
But I'm trying to figure out the exact time and place because there is sometimes people don't, they may want you to, but I know as far as being a true friend and stuff like that, you shouldn't. But sometimes to get the person through whatever they're going
Yeah.
through, you may have to sugarcoat somewhat.
Mhm.
Just
And
so
look,
they can run out a little bit better.
Go ahead. No, go
Well,
ahead.
the thing, the problem I have with that is, with the sugarcoating is, if you tell them something, sugarcoating, and then they do whatever, and then it makes things worse, they're gonna blame you. Because they had that conversation with you, and this is what you said, they doing what you said. I believe, as you said, it's your delivery. I don't believe in sugarcoating it. I do believe there's a way to talk to a person. If they're really down, if they're going through, there's a gentle way to do it, telling them the truth without sending them spiraling down even further. Because I believe they need to know the truth, you know? Because if you don't tell the truth, then they come back, well, why did you lie to me? It'd be like, well, they're adults, but some people still, as adults, why did you lie to me, you know? No, I prefer to tell the truth, but tell it in a gentle way that won't escalate the situation. So,
You can reach out to Tiffany, she'll pray with you. I have reached out to her, and I'm like, ooh, I'm trying not to be in some orange and blue uniforms on a regular basis. So I have reached out to each one of them, because they do have different personalities. We all are, you see, we all kind of similar, but we're really not.
No,
So I
no.
have reached out to Tiff, you know, it's like, I need you to pray for me, pray with me, pray, I need prayer. And I have reached out to this one, the voice of reason, because I always call this one Mother Hen.
she's Mother Hen.
Yeah.
Look, wait.
She keeps us in check,
Okay, y'all remember in school, and I think it was Sonia Khalil. Sonia, I love you, sister. Don't let them get me more. She started that. I have to say it loud. Remember my nickname used to be Grandma? Do y'all remember that? Huh? I'm just saying.
I don't remember.
I do. No. Anyway, we digress. But part of what we're talking about today is just to be okay in those moments when it's not a party. You know, it may not be a party.
Every day is not a party.
Don't
It is
think
for
you
me.
have to live this, what was
Social media
the
life.
life of the rich and famous?
Yeah.
Is that
I
the name of that?
remember that. I remember
Thinking
that.
you-
Life of the rich and famous.
you know, be yourself. Quit pretending that you are living this lifestyle that you don't live. We see where these people are acting like, for a moment, it was a thing. Was it taking trips and what was it they were saying not too long ago on social media? I forgot. But pretending like you're going to get in a car that's not yours. I've seen it all. You know, if you really look at the videos, they ain't got no keys in their car. They just going into somebody's car. You know, I mean, I'm just saying, like you said, live your life, your ordinary life, and there's nothing wrong with it. You have peace of mind.
Yes, I think that's
You have to
peace.
continue pretending like you're this person that you're not. Like I said, you got the mask on. Take the mask off. Just be yourself. Quit trying to live your life for somebody else that don't even care about you.
And that, I think that's critical too, Tiff. Living your life, being okay with your life. We're not all gonna have the same things, mansions, cars, be able to vacation all the time. But be okay with the life that you have, I think is a big piece to having peace and happiness. Being okay with it. And I wanna thank you, Willie. Did you have any other comments? Because the lines will be open if you do not, 816-237-8033, right? Did you have any other comments? Thank you so much.
No other comments, like I said, you all are doing a good job, keep it up.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. You got it. Again, if anyone wants to donate to the cause so we can get an engineer paid for some real technology, we are going to be selling t-shirts soon. The sipping and spilling I forgot to take it out. But we have one that's just general with sisters on it, but we're also gonna have a t-shirt that says, "What y'all sipping on?" So you fellas, you'll be able to get one too. So coming soon, you can support the cause as we're trying to spill all this tea in KC, you know, about life, what's going on from our perspective and our opinions. Yes. We can go international.
Global.
Oh, yes.
You
hit us
didn't
up.
say what were your thoughts on the video?
Oh, yeah, because we started talking. Love yourself.
Yeah, that was my thoughts.
Okay.
Love yourself.
It was
Don't call
really
me
good.
if you ain't ready.
If you're not ready to move in the moment, don't call her. If you need someone calm to talk to, you can call any of the others to help us get calm through in that gentle tone. That's some people may call sugarcoating, I guess, but I think it should be truthful. You know.
Listen to you.
Yeah, we'll listen.
Can't keep calling
And
me
we'll
with the
help
same
you
old
cry,
thing. I will
yes.
listen to you that first time. You can't
Yes.
keep calling with that same old thing.
Yes, and comfort. We all provide comfort to each other. You have to comfort people in those moments too, you know. But it's always about trying to help them live a productive, safe, healthy life. Because that's what we all want, right, for ourselves and our families.
And you know, and if you are in a position to help someone, then help them. You know, what good is it if you tell a person you'll pray for them and you don't do anything? Or I understand, I'm gonna keep you in my thoughts. And then the one thing that everybody always say is, call me if you need anything. Instead of saying that, what can I do for you?
Yes.
What do you need for me to do? That's what you need to say. If you're in the position to help that person.
Yes. If you're not, just go ahead and
Right.
pray
Go
for them,
ahead
give
and pray
positive
for 'em.
words and encouragement.
Right.
But I agree, you can ask them what they need.
Right.
Because that is a statement that's always used in general, if you need something.
Yeah.
And I like that you say reverse that.
Call me if you need
Someone to talk to.
Hey.
Call me, satisfaction and
Anyway.
guarantee.
Wrong phone call. Trying to tell us that's the wrong phone
That's
call.
not the same type of phone call. You know our lives, they just go to music and movies sometimes. You know how that is. Y'all understand? Unless we gonna take y'all black card. Y'all understand? Sometimes a song just comes. Anyway, so let's go ahead. This has been a wonderful conversation. I really appreciate you all for tuning in. Let's go to our Black History. What do we have for Black History today?
KP, you need to get a job.
Okay.
He put over here, I can't live the lifestyle of rich and famous. I'm like Tommy O'Brien, man, I'm gonna have no job.
Okay,
I'll
Tiffany.
share. Want me to drop some links? There's some internships coming up. and some jobs, you know.
You're too old.
I know, he's sitting on bank back there talking crap. Team
He
me,
said,
love you,
"Love
love you,
y'all."
love you, okay. All right, what's our Black history?
Especially after that song. So as we know, we are still celebrating Women's History Month. So today we're going to talk about Ida B. Wells.
Ooh, okay.
She was born in 1862, was an educator, reporter, and activist best known for her activism against lynching. Her civil rights activism was sparked in 1884 when she bought a first-class ticket to Nashville, boarded the train in Memphis, and was told by the conductor she needed to move to the African-American car. She refused and was forcibly removed from the train. She filed a lawsuit. She won and started writing about racism and injustice. She died in 1931.
Okay. All right, Ms. Wells, thank you for everything that you have done for us. We stand on the shoulders of giants, truly, truly, truly. All right.
Before we go, before I do the acts of kindness, I want to say happy birthday to our sister Victoria.
It's your birthday.
It's your birthday.
Happy birthday. It's your birthday.
Hey.
Party like it's your birthday.
Okay. All right. So, March 22nd, act of kindness is put the phone down.
What?
Put your phone away when you're spending time with a friend. That's today.
Not right now,
Okay.
not right
Keep
now.
it on right now. Y'all watching
All
us.
right.
Wait, like, share, and subscribe. Go to YouTube and subscribe as well, guys. We're working on the technology piece. I meant it when I said, do y'all have some, y'all want to help the cause? Y'all can donate. We're going to get that information out to you. Look for it on our Facebook page, YouTube. We're going to get it out there.
Okay.
Because we need an engineer. No.
Monday, March 23rd, read for the poor. Donate to a charity. Tuesday,
Hey, this is a charitable cause.
keep
Sipping
going.
and spilling the tea. Y'all like the show? Put your money where your mouth is.
Okay, I'm not gonna say. March 24th, the best medicine. Send a funny meme to a friend. March 25th, the King's Gratitude. Write a thank you note to someone in your house.
Oh,
And March 26th, Nighting Day. Text someone a thinking about you message. Don't text me.
I'm going to
March 27th, slow speaking. Be a sounding board for a friend. Just listen.
Did you
And
hear
I had
that?
to ask people that, do you want me to just listen, or do you want my opinion?
She does ask.
I have to
She
ask,
does.
because before I knew it, I done been popped off. What the hell did it? So, do you want me to just listen?
See,
Or
she
do
has
you
a
want
very,
me
very
to
gentle
want my
tone.
opinion?
Mhm.
Okay. And Friday, March 28th, family fun. Send a fun card to a close friend or a family member. Okay, I
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
And Saturday, March 29th, March 29th is Saturday. Beware and be aware. There's a difference. Beware and be aware. Stop negative talk.
Ooh, yes. We ain't
Chime-
about that. We about being happy.
Chime in with a compliment when a conversation is disparaging.
And cut it off. Cut it on off.
A
It's
gossip
very
betrays
good.
a confidence, so avoid anyone who talks too much.
Ooh,
All right.
okay. Y'all better quit spilling that tea then. Just saying.
When you hear them gossiping, just change the conversation.
It's
Say,
true.
girl, did you know your clothes don't look no better than yours? Throw it on them, make them shut up. They started, point out something was wrong with them, and I bet they shut up.
You don't have to.
Do that.
Don't, you don't have to. Just say something else. Change the topic. Change the topic. We're about trying
Just
to.
say, oh, the weather is so nice today. Just change the whole topic.
Be truthful. Why do you even have to say that? You know you ain't right. Just cut that out and let's
You
go
know,
on
say,
with
are
it.
your hands clean?
Say throw the first. Who threw the first stone? No.
She got the ducky ducks for her.
The
What
duck
else?
is following us today.
The
Yeah.
duck is online.
We done
I'm on
that?
spring break, so watch for my duck.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh, we got some events for this week
Darlene
too. You don't have to tell
Jackson
me
said
about.
communication fun. Tanya De Niro said much needed conversation, yes.
Yes.
Darlene said break it down easily.
That's true.
You
It's
can-
gotta be, yeah. You can, because we do have to be okay with our life where it is, the highs and the lows.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what did my first lady say? When they go low, we go up.
We gonna hide.
I go
First lady
low.
Michelle Obama, remember, I am the number one
Earl
fan.
was in office, now she like, what them
Yeah.
niggas,
You watching.
Will drop it low.
Anywho, all right. So remember,
Mine
it's
depends on who
okay.
it is.
It's okay to have those moments that aren't the best, where you're not feeling great. But you gotta be all right in those moments and do what you can do to make it better. And if there's nothing that's gonna make it better, we all have sad moments or times, but be okay with that.
And
The
just
ordinary.
have your moment, but get back up. Don't
Get back
sit
up.
there.
Yes.
You know, and live your ordinary life. It's okay to have that gray area. You know, you don't have to be on 10 all the time, like you're drinking champagne and all that. No.
Can I say one more thing? I forgot, I was gonna say it earlier. And do not live for others.
Yes.
Do not, because that catches a lot of people wanting to please other people and live for other people, get their approval. Live for yourself and be okay with it wherever you are. All right, thank you guys. We do not own the rights to this song. You guys know we love you. Go to YouTube, subscribe, like, share on all of our socials, but we're building up that YouTube. And we're looking for our links to purchase t-shirts and to help the cause, all right? All right, see y'all next week.
Hope y'all enjoy the show.
Again and again.
Yourself.
Hey, in regard to my Muslim friends out there, hey.
Tootsie Roll.
We do not own the rights to this song. Thank you, Houdini, for making it. Hey. And this goes on. Other people that we call friends. Happy birthday, Vicky! We love you! How many of us have them? Let me help you out. We got our engineer back there, all right, Tiff, she's coming around on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, forward it to your friends. Don't forget, sipping and spilling the tea and KC.